It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's coming up next.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets, the guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Counter play, Jones. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Jones once more. And they had that one contained right at the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out in his fourth season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. They'll run, ETN. Takes it in, touchdown Jacksonville. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. Ty Chandler to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Darnold looking to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Takes this in the area of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. An option give here to ETN. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars with the football. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lawrence working from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Already a little work left to do by taking that sack, but you still got 2, maybe even 3 shots to go get it. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Very much in play on the next couple snaps.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 32. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Vikings football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Eric Armstead there on the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throw on 3rd down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now. from the 31. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Has it down close. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. Short throw to the sideline partner. Normally works for them, right?
Yep.
But a quarterback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, he's going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about set to celebrate this win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. ETN again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Counter give to ETN. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go right back to ETN. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.